Hello there guys, and welcome back into another one with us, the Review Bros. You're joined by myself today, it's Aaron, and we are joined on, yet again, of course, another pre-workout review. And this one comes from the guys over at Sabertooth Nutrition. They're a new UK company, and they bring us their Pump Formula Blue Bolt. Now, if you haven't already seen, we have reviewed Black Bolt, which is their stimulant product. Really liked that. And what was very memorable to us was its price point. Very affordable and very good results. It is so worth checking out. Is this one going to be the same as we go through those usuals? The taste, the price, the label, and of course the effects in the real world. Is this going to be the next pre-workout you pick up? Well, let's go find out. And all we ask in return is, guys, please do like our videos, do subscribe to the channel, and if you're kind enough, do drop a comment below on your thoughts and feelings around this one. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first segment, of course, is that taste and mixability. We put it first because we do believe it probably is the least important of the segments of the review. But as you guys know, there are so many pre-workouts on the market, and guess what? Some of the best ones also taste very good as well. So I don't understand why you would need to sacrifice taste in this day and age. And the good thing with this one is it comes in 3 different flavour choices, so you're probably likely to find something you can agree with. So the 3 flavours it comes in is blue raspberry, fruit burst, but the one we have for today's review is the sour gummy bear, as you can see right there. So it is, guys, 20 or 40 servings, 1 or 2 scoops, and it is one of those ones we don't like. It's one of those shovelly ones which are more difficult when it concerns, you know, scooping the right amount out. Now, we've weighed it, and I can tell you actually a flat scoop is equivalent to a 1 scoop serve size, 14 grams for 2 scoops, so 7 grams a piece. In they go. I've used it before. You guys know, anyone that's watched our reviews, we always pretend it's our first time. I'm going to give you my shocked face. Let's do it. So as you can see, green, mixability for a pump formula, also very good. That being said, it is light compared to a lot of pump formulas you see on the market by today's standards. We would argue they're 20, 30 grammars by the majority of averages. Now let's see, what does this one taste like? So it's sour gummy bear going down. It's good. It is good. It reminds me of, I can tell you exactly what it reminds me of. It's not very sour, so I'd miss that. But you know those pink and blue fizzy Coke bottle things, sweets you get? It's definitely those pink and blue ones, like a blueberry bubble gummy style flavour. I really like it. I actually think it's very good. I wouldn't agree that it tastes like sour gummy bear, in my honest opinion. Wrong tub. I would just say it was those pink, blue, fizzy cola bottle things, whatever they may well be called. And that might just even be a UK thing. I'm not too sure if they've got them around the world. I'll flash a picture up of what they look like. But yeah, honestly, I'd honestly like genuinely be happy to give that a 10 out of 10. There's no imperfections, no bitterness, no nastiness. It's nice and sweet. The mixability is fantastic. It's not even that sour. Like, really good, really good. So it gets a 10 on the taste and mixability. Into the pricing point, which was actually a very strong point of Black Bolt, their stimulant pre-workout. And how's this one going to fare? Well, very similarly to actually Black Bolt in every way possible. The code RB35 on the official Sabertooth Nutrition website knocks off 35%, which is straight away very good. Its original price was £33.99, the same as Black Bolt, And when you do that math, you take off that 35%, it actually knocks down the tub to £22.10, exactly the same as Black Bolt. So when you do the math on that, obviously we always go by maximum servings. So you get 20 servings out of it for the £22.10. It comes out at £1.10 per go. We have a consistent pricing scale here at Review Bros. It means a 5 out of 10 is absolutely what we consider by today's standards to be an average price of a product. I can tell you guys, like Black Bolt, this one comes out at an 8 out of 10. Seriously good, like very, 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 very affordable. Very hard to beat by today's standards, really hard. And even more so when you're concerned it's a pump formula. Now, whilst we personally think pump formulas are more boring than stim formulas, that's our own, they're often more expensive. The ingredients that go into them are often more expensive, so therefore, of course, you have to consume it, you have to purchase it at a higher price as well. That's just the law of nature. So 8 out of 10 is very, very, very good. Now, how's it going to fare when it concerns the label? And obviously, guys, the FX at the end of the day. We are into the label of Blue Bolt by Sabertooth Nutrition. I'm going to flick it up on the screen for you guys to see it right now. Now, we are looking at a 7 gram or a 14 gram, 1 scoop, 2 scoop, red pill, blue pill, you name it, you go for it, guys. What I'll say is we obviously review this stuff on maximum serving, so I'm going to be doing it on that maximum 2 scoop dosage, okay? So we start off with 4 grams of L-citrulline, the pure version, which is a good dose, guys. It's going to boost nitric oxide levels within the bloodstream, thus giving you a pump in the gym. Helps with blood flow, delivery, all the rest of it to the muscle cell itself. We have a glycerol monosterate at a nice 3 gram total. Now, what we often say glycerol is like a sponge, and kind of similar to creatine in that it pulls moisture, nutrients, water, blood, everything into the muscle cell directly, really puffing it up, guys, really giving you the pump in the gym. That's what the majority of these ingredients are going to do. And they're going to work well together as well. Now, next up, we have betaine anhydrous at the clinical dose, 2.5 grams. Again, pumps, but more so with endurance, athletic performance, and it's even been shown to have some cognitive focus benefits. It really is a jack of all trade, that one. Always enjoyed it. Next up, we have arginine silica inositol at 2 grams. Now, it normally is trademarked as nitrosogene. It's the same thing, guys. Again, very similar to the L-citrulline. It's going to boost up nitric oxide levels within the bloodstream, helping with vascularity, vasodilation, blood flow, and pump. And that is a really hefty dose, so we do hope for good things from it. We've got L-taurine at what I'd argue is about half of what we'd like to see at 500 milligrams. Now, that's in there for the hydration element, hyperhydrating these cells, you know, really drawing things in. And it's also, again, been shown to have some energy production benefits and nootropic focus benefits. Let's see how that comes together. We've got Himalayan pink sea salt at 300 milligrams. Now, salt, as you know, guys, helps with muscular contractions, endurance, and of course, again, very similar, drawing moisture, nutrients, water into the muscle cell. So it's looking very pumpy. And we've got pine bark extract at a nice 200 milligrams. Now, that's in there primarily for me as the blood flow precursor. You know, it's going to get things moving around the body. It's going to really get these ingredients to where they need to go and do what they need to do. It's going to completely set the boundary. You know, it's going to let us go limitless effectively. So that is the label. What does it compare to other ones? It's not as stacked, but I'd say in the areas it is stacked, it should work very well. So I'm excited to see how it comes together. Let's get into the effects, okay? Effects time of Blue Bolt by Sabertooth Nutrition. The most important bit, I've got to say, I just like their designs. Really unique, different, cool. I do like it. I do like it. New UK company. So how does it actually work in the real world? We forget the price, we forget the taste, we forget the label, all of the rest of it. How does it work truly? Well, Obviously, guys, very important to mention, it's not there for stimulation, it's not there for energy, it's not a pre-workout that's going to give you energy. Now, 99% of us know that, but of course there are some people new to the channel, and we welcome you in, that don't necessarily know there are pump formulas, stim formulas and the like. So therefore, this one is not going to keep you up all night, it's not going to give you energy, but it is going to help with endurance, pumps and the like. So how does it work from a pump standpoint? It is very good. Like, the pumps are nasty. They're muscular, contractional, deep, veiny, vascular pumps. It really is something that actually works a lot better than the label would suggest. And on top of that, what I would honestly argue is it also gives you that water-filled pump as well. You kind of walk around the gym feeling bigger. Now, of course, I'm not saying I'm any bigger, but you just feel like good on it. It feels like you've had high carb days. It feels like the weather's amazing. It feels like everything is coming together. And in doing that, it actually gives you a bit of mood elevation, a bit of happiness, a bit of, yeah, this is working well. And what I would say is I've actually stacked it alongside Black Bolt. That turns it into something unbelievable. But of course, if you're using this standalone, which is what a lot of people would do, the pumps are seriously good. Like, I am talking an honest level of 9.5 out of 10. It's going to truthfully struggle against, of course, these 30-gram scoopers that are 8, 9, 10 grams L-citrulline, 3, 4 grams betaine, 4 grams, 5 grams of glycerol. You know, of course it's going to, but this is where we have to keep a very open mind. The price point on this, I cannot emphasize how good it is for that price point. Like, I would choose this personally because it's that affordable. It is that good at that 8 out of 10 price point. It even feels like it gives you some more endurance, which is something that comes from the betaine, the taurine and the like. It gives you a sense of, I don't really want to say it because it obviously doesn't do that, but it almost feels like it's energizing you. And I think that's more because you feel the contractions, because you feel the endurance, because you feel the pump. It gets you in a mood elevated state, and it just feels like you've got something ticking along. So from all those elements, I'm going to give it a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. I'm really pushing on 10. What would it have had to have done to have get a 10 from us? In all fairness, these additions that I'm going to mention, of course, would bring the price up. So you've got to bear that in mind. Personally, B-Tralanine, give that tingle feeling, give us that sense of stimulation, up the citrulline, up the other bits. But of course, guys, we are nitpicking at this point. We are nitpicking. It is such an affordable pre-workout. Gives you brilliant endurance, amazing pumps, without any negatives. Obviously, there's no crash. There's no digestive issues with this one. It's not a hefty scoop, so you can just get it down. It is very, very solid. Like, yeah, I'm going to keep saying it. It's going to get a 9.5 for us. It is so affordable, so worth checking out, guys. And I appreciate you watching. And as always, of course, stay pumped. Cheers for watching.